Minecraft. Diary of a Minecraft Dork Steve, Book 1. Brave and Weak. An unofficial Minecraft diary book. Written by MC Steve and narrated by Dork Steve. Monday morning. The entrance of the abandoned mine. Right on the edge of my hometown of Blockton is an old mine. It's the biggest, deepest, and darkest mine for miles and miles around, and no one dares use it anymore. Why? Well, word in the schoolyard is that it's filled with all kinds of nasty things that will eat your face off before you have time to say, "Hello, my name's Steve. Nice to meet you." The entrance is a big old cave and is blocked up by a stone wall covered in signs which say things like, "Do not enter," "Beware, danger," "Seriously, do not go in here." You probably get that it might not be the safest place to go. In the middle of the wall is a metal door. To open it, you need to press the button next to it. Everyone is forbidden from pressing the button. Our principal reminds us of that almost every week. I'm currently standing next to it. I'm about to go into the abandoned mine. Why? Why would I, Steve, only 12 years old, whose idea of a great day is to lie in bed, want to go into the scariest place imaginable? Simple, because if I don't go in there, someone I care about very much will get hurt. And I don't want that. In a way, I'm kind of a hero. Who is the person? Oh, it's me. It is still really heroic though, right? If I don't go into the abandoned mine, the biggest and meanest bully in all of Blockton, Donnie Bugs and his gang, will chase me around town, hurt me, and make my life a living hell. Let me tell you from the beginning. It started a few days ago after school had finished. My mom had made her famous cake for my aunt's birthday, and I had been lucky enough to get a slice for lunch. I didn't even have to grab it when no one was looking. As this hardly ever happened, I saved the slice for the end of the day to help me recover from the boring lessons. As I walked out of school, I pulled the slice out of my bag and was eyeing it hungrily, almost drooling in anticipation, when Donnie and his gang turned up. "Oi, Steve!" I heard them shout before I saw them. I smelled them too. They always smell like old socks and stinky cheese. Donnie's gang was with him and 3 other boys. Freddie Wise, who looked a lot like a mop, being tall and thin with long, dirty hair on his head, and short Kevin Leak, who apparently likes to bite people. And of course, Bobby. I won't even tell you what they say about Bobby, but if you ever meet him, don't look him directly in the eyes. I considered shoving the entire piece of cake in my mouth before Donnie got a chance to see it. But this wasn't just any cake. This was the special cake, Mom's magical mouth-watering masterpiece. I couldn't treat it so poorly. It deserved to be enjoyed. "What do you got there, Steve? A present for me?" Donnie Bugs was the opposite of small and nice. He towered over me like an aggressive mountain and stared at me with big, scrunched-up brown eyes. He boomed. "I love cake." I looked down at the cake in my hands and back up at Donnie. I couldn't just give it to him. It was Mom's magical... "Here you go." I held it out to him with a nervous grin. "Plenty for everyone." "Yeah, but I'm a growing boy, so I need to eat more," Donnie grinned, shoving the whole piece in his mouth. All I could do was stand and stare and watch the crumbs scatter like tiny cake tears all down his top. He smiled. "Thanks, Steve. I won't have to hurt you as much today." "As much?" I squeaked. And that is how I ended up upside down in a chest with my feet sticking out of the top. When Donnie lifts you up, his grip is like iron. There's not much you can do to escape. I was left feet wiggling as he and his gang walked away laughing. "But Steve," I hear you cry, "that doesn't explain why you're outside the mine." Very good point. Well, it turns out that wasn't the last of Donnie's torturing. No, for the next few days, Donnie decided to surprise me whenever I least expected it and torture me even more. Lunchtime, when I was enjoying my chicken sandwiches, kapow! There was Donnie. I ended up falling into the river and watching my sandwiches float away. In the morning, when I arrived at school, boom! There was Donnie and his buddies, all running out towards me yelling, "We're creepers!" Psst! And then pretending to explode when they got close and covering me in a bucket of green slime. Ugh. I don't want to know where they got it from, but it smelled disgusting. By yesterday, I was pretty fed up, as you can imagine. I decided that there was only one thing I could do to stop them.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?